Was not so fortunate in practice for today's second and third rounds of qualifying. Here is Dr. Jerry Punch.
Thank you very much, Bobby. The first driver to qualify today would have been the 39-year-old Belgian-born driver Bernard Jourdain, but it was not to be for last year's co-rookie of the year. He was on his way to being the fastest Buick in the practice here at the early weeks of Indianapolis, but yesterday afternoon, late in the afternoon, with 3 minutes of practice remaining, his 89 Lola coming out of turn 4, tags the outside retaining wall, will come ricocheting across, and Jourdain just gets the car turned so he doesn't hit the inside wall head-on. He glances off that and comes to rest against the side of the pit wall at the upper end of pit road. Now the good news is Bernard Jourdain survived that crash, but I'm taking a look at this 89 Lola here in the garage. It's what's left of this Lola powered by a Buick. Here's the front part of the car where he crashed the outside and again the inside part of the retaining wall, and he came to rest up against the end of pit road, and it's this honeycomb carbon fiber chassis, carbon fiber tub that saved Bernard Jourdain. Now he was taken to Methodist Hospital there where he was admitted to intensive care last night, but the good news, Bernard Jourdain is watching today. He will be moved from intensive care to a private room. We are told he has a cracked rib on the left side, did have a puncture in his left foot, otherwise will be okay. Let's bring in team manager for On Delay Racing, Mike Hull. And Mike, what are the plans now? Bernard, I'm told, may be released tomorrow?
They've told us tomorrow about noon he'll be released from the hospital, and we don't know what they'll do as far as releasing him to drive here. That's a whole nother story. He's beat up pretty badly, but we're happy that he can get out of the hospital so soon, especially with what you've seen here.
Now, what would be the plans if the big if game, if he were released to drive by Henry Bach here, the track physician, what would you be able to do? Both cars are gone.
Yeah, our team doesn't have race cars now. So if we can do anything with anybody, the earliest he could be in a car would be somebody's car that's already qualified, a car on carburation day that's been done here before. We're not going to rule that as being a non-possibility, but that would be the only thing we could do. He's probably not physically able to drive yet, as we know, and probably wouldn't be till Tuesday or Wednesday.
What a story. Last week, Bernard Jourdain was the next car to qualify on our qualifying show a week ago, just 2 minutes away from qualifying, and he would have been in the field last week. And in fact, he would have been in England today at Silverstone in a Group C race instead of back here at the racetrack. But a tough break, and Bernard Jourdain, I'm sure, will be back in the future. Another young driver standing by, hoping to make his way into the Indianapolis 500 field. A third-generation young man, Billy Vukovic, standing by with our Gary Lee.